Well, hello again. It's my third stream today. I don't know. A bit crazy here. Well, but we have someone out on the Alpe Zwift at the moment who is Everesting. So I'm going to try and find him. Here he is, Tyler. I can still riding up. I'm going to ride with him and give him some support. Where he is and how much longer he's got to go. Here's Tyler. Right now. Switch to his view and see where he is. See where he's up to. He's about halfway, 14,800 feet of climbing. So let's get his stream shared out. Some music in here. Well, see. It is. All right. Go out. Hey Ryan, thanks for following. Much appreciated. Title says, riding with Tyler right now. It's everything on the Alpe. About halfway. He's got 6.5 hours of ride time in right now. Got the same again to do if he can hold this pace. We can. And we're just about to come up on turn 15 on the Alpe, so we riding with him and giving him some support. So what Tyler's doing here, it isn't easy. I have done it years ago. It's definitely a big mind thing. It's ahead of him at the moment. Multiple layers to it. Fueling for it, and it could be eating, drinking. Having a body that's physically capable of doing something like this, and having friends who can help and support. It's huge. We've got Max riding with us as well at the moment. Max actually rode with me when I did mine as well for a little bit. The Alpe didn't exist when I did mine. I had to go up the reverse epic KOM plus radio tower 15 times. Getting confused. In front or behind. It's all been a great pace. Hey John, appreciate you liking the stream here. So we're just keeping an eye on Tyler, giving some support and help in his attempt to beat Everest here at the Alpe. He's got to ride up 8.5 times, and he's around halfway right now. Been a few other people earlier on who rode up the Alpe with him once earlier. We had a company this morning. So quite a few people that were Everesting then. They were a little closer to being done than Tyler was. And so they're finished now. Everyone that's watching, much appreciated. Got any messages for Tyler? Drop them in the chat, I'll pass them on. One thing I did when I Everested, I switched my cassette out. I had an 11 to 28 on a switched out for an 11 to 32, thinking that would help, and I'm glad I did. Even so, there's not too much difference in weight between me and Tyler. I was down around 46 RPM. Hey Jerry. Hey Matt. Yeah, we've got Tyler here. It's vEveresting today. We're about halfway. So he's dropping in and bringing the stream up so people can see just how far he is through it and how well he's doing. And messages to pass on to him. He's not on Discord or anything, but if anyone has anything to say to Tyler, I'm sure he'd even appreciate people calling him crazy. I know I did when I did it. I don't know what his aim is. You know, when I Everested, my aim was just to finish it. Took me 12 hours 47 minutes of ride time, over 18 hours. Okay, that was on the reverse of KOM plus the radio tower, and I had to do that 15 times. I almost gave up halfway through. I was running into cramping issues. So, I got off the bike, got in the shower, changed my shorts for the third time, changed my jersey, had something nice and salty for lunch, got back on the bike and thinking, right, okay, if this descent is any worse than the last one, then I'm going to call it. That was night and day difference. That descent is so much better. So, I carried on. I had a lot of people doing this, what I'm doing for Tyler here. So yeah, you can see Tyler's cadence right now, around 42, 43. You're watching Tyler, not me. Unfortunately, Matt, there's not a lot we can do about it. When I Everested, I was down 46, 45, 46, even with a 34/32 for my gearing. You know, just trying to keep the watch down to a pace where the heart rate wasn't too high. Endurance event like this, you've got to do what you can do. Rather the climbs I was stood, and I don't stand climbing. No, can't hear you, Jerry. Not getting any audio from you. We're lit up now. Mike Pugh, thank you for liking the stream, my friend. Just near turn 12 here. Turn 6, that's the longest one that we've got to do. Alpe Zwift, if this had been around when I Everested, it would certainly be a lot easier from a mental perspective. There's Tyler thanking everyone for their messages on the chat here. Thanks, Pat. Thanks for dropping in. Say it's a very, very mental thing. A lot of it's in the mind. You know, the Alpe would have made it a lot easier from a mental perspective had that been around when I Everested on reverse epic POM 15 times up there. This is 8.5 times. You get the 29,029 feet of climbing in one ride for Everesting. There you go, Pat. This is thank you, and encouragement helps a lot. So I rode with Tyler this morning, one of his first descents. Riding with him again now, and hopefully I'll try and time it so that we're with him for final ascent as well. I think we'll see him get that 29,000 feet he's climbing in. Wow. That's something, Jerry. Yeah, this is not a lot of climbing in that. It's only a couple of 100 feet there. Do that a heck of a lot of times. Switch back to number 11. There's always a payoff between trying to choose a climb that has enough feet of climbing in it, 3%, and a climb that doesn't have you switched off during the descent for too long. Otherwise you've got to warm yourself up again on the next climb. So in this ascent, each ascent is over an hour, and each descent is over 10 minutes. So every single time Tyler turns around at the bottom, he's got to warm up again. Those first 5 minutes, he'll just be burning sugar. Slow down here, riding away from Tyler. Supposed to be keeping him company. Yeah. Yeah. No, you did, Jerry. And I went through 4 changes of shorts. 2 or 3 jerseys, I can't remember. And I know if it hadn't have been for Megan, I don't think I'd have completed it. Support goes a long way to helping someone complete this as a challenge. Nice job, Matt. What did you ride it on? Did you ride it on the Alpe? Yeah. The Alpe wasn't around when I Everested. I'll ask him on the descent. Jerry, see if we can get him on Discord. I don't know. I'm sure Tyler would appreciate another body being around. He does, Max. Timo, it's dropping in. I'll let you know instead. Let me check in. We're over 15,000 feet of climbing now. We're watching Max's information. This will be 5. Got 4 done. We're on track, number 5. That on, drink, and then pass it on 3 more. Thanks, Shane. Dropping in. Pass that one for you. Hey, Owen.
Oh, hello. How are we doing?
Doing good. What you doing, Owen?
I've got the same high cadence workout schedule you were on this morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If I pick ride with you, I'll be somewhere near most of the time, won't I?
Should be. Riding between 2.5.
I did the low cadence one with the Halloween pacer bot, so I got dropped out the back on recovery. All 3 degrees.
Make number 8. Short one, and then it's the longest one of the climb.
Oh, timed it well then.
Yeah. Total vertical he needs, Tyler. Shane is 29,029 feet of climbing. So he's past halfway now. Meters, it's 8,848 meters. Yep.
Hasn't that come in useful with you since I started cycling?
What was that, Owen?
That's come in useful in pub quizzes since I started on this.
Yeah. Everesting's holding me behind Tyler. Stay in front of him and just ride a little bit higher than he is. A little bit of draft. We're going uphill. Anything to help. Feeling of deja vu here. Yep, we're over halfway, Shane. Tyler is. I can't say we. Oh, you just saw. Oh, that's orange. Yep.
Oh, I'm still on the bench. This isn't going to end well. Wait.
Oh, you with a disc wheel?
Yeah. Go.
I wonder if we created a meter for everything. We keep together turned on. I mean, I'm sure we get it from a Zwift perspective, complete it, but I don't think it would be something that would fly in the Zwifting Hall of Fame. Alright, this is the longest segment in between switchbacks now, the entire climb. And I'm not going to say anything until we get past this one, and then we'll try and give him some encouragement. I've got a little single board PC on its way. Will be with me tomorrow. Costs $35.
Raspberry Pi or something?
No, I've got, I think at the last count I had 14 Raspberry Pis. No, this is a PC, x86 based machine. This is worth like on it, alright? I'm really tempted to try running Zwift on it. It's an Intel Atom CPU. It's not going to be brilliant by any stretch of the imagination, but it'll be interesting to see if it'll run.
What's the Apple TV got by way of processor?
It's ARM based.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. How are your legs feeling?
Half me and half now. No, I'm going to have to lunch yet. Two racks of lamb rib in the freezer. I should have defrosted those.
And you know how it is when I get on a stream and I've got to talk about food. Jen, Tyler says he's eating while he rides. I certainly enjoyed the actual getting off the bike bits as well. Go upstairs to get something to eat. I didn't have any food downstairs. I deliberately set it up so that I had to get off the bike, take my shoes off, go upstairs to get something to eat. I had a glass of water with a bit of salt in it, cookies, lunch, food. And, most people know about the last hour of my Everesting. I craved KFC for the last hour. I hadn't eaten KFC in years before, but I spent the last hour craving KFC. So when I'd finished, got off the bike, got changed, jumped in the car, went straight to KFC, bought a meal for two, sank it. So, it didn't touch the sides. From a distance perspective, others that I've seen Everest, it's about halfway now. So ahead, time wise. So from the reverse epic KOM plus the radio tower, it was 146 miles for me to Everest. When I've seen Alex and Andy Everest here, I think they did it in 140 miles. Alright, we're almost at turn 6 now. You are doing a workout, are you, Owen? Yeah. Oh no, you're not.
I'm not the back.
Just about to tell Tyler that you were doing a workout, but you're not.
No, I've got that high KV on schedule. But I'm assuming it says 10 minutes of warm up, I won't be. Anywhere near by the time that's finished. That's my fault. Where am I?
I'm having a hard time telling what you're saying, Owen.
I'm going to need my phone again. Any better?
A little.
I think I opened Discord and turned my headset on the wrong order.
I mean, it's still barely going, but I'm getting more than I'm missing now, so I can fill the gaps and make up the words, I think.
It won't make any less sense than what I'm actually saying. Forced it to do that. Try that.
Oh, that's much better.
Yes, it was using the wrong mic.
Ah. Yeah, that's perfect. I know all about the wrong microphone, don't I? That one fateful day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. It's beyond 29,029 feet of climbing. So we're well over halfway now. Oh, Tyler is. Let's see.
Have we heard from Goldie recently? Do we know if he's still alive?
I'm sure he is.
Last time I saw him was the day he was going to be allowed out.
'Hey Keaton, liking the stream. Well, you just joined us. Tyler here, vEveresting today. He's riding up and down the Alpe 8.5 times. You get 29,029 feet of climbing in. Yeah. Owen and I are riding with him just to give him a bit of support. And of course, live streaming so that everyone can watch and give Tyler some support in the stream chat here. Any messages that come up, I will pass them on. But yes, the numbers at the top are Tyler's. He's been riding for 7 hours 13 minutes, nearly 14 minutes, and 16,604 feet. Total distance of 70.8 miles. Well, the mileage doesn't sound like a lot. Half of it's uphill. Our peak. Thanks. Thanks for the support. Pass it on to Tyler. So, Keaton, I'm not Everesting today. I'm just riding with Tyler as and when I can through the day. Give him a bit of support. And am I up with you, Owen? Or am I behind? Can't see.
No, we've dropped him. He's about 20 meters behind us.
Yeah. So Tyler, I would think, is probably going to have another. It's another 5.5, 6 hours worth of riding yet. But I'm going to try and bring the stream up for his final ascent so that we're with him when he crosses that 29,000 feet forward boundary. It is massive, Keaton, that's for sure. There's a lot more to it than just getting on your bike and turning the pedals for however long it takes. When I did it, I started off just after midnight and I finished at 7:30 in the evening. So it was 18 hours, 18 and a half hours of riding. Well, not of riding, but time. And in that, we got 13 hours worth of riding. It's tough physically and mentally. That sounds clean. Thank you. What? Here you go, Pete Heaton. That's that on. Appreciate it. It's coming up on 3 years since I Everested. 3 years in March. I borrowed a friend's hammer, Cyclops hammer. The bike set up on that, and he hadn't even unboxed it. It was brand new. No way. They don't you want to open it? I said, no, you open it, make a video, send it to me. Well, I got to unbox his brand new Cyclops hammer. Yeah. What he asked me to, create the video, he opened it, send it up and send it to him. Well, Keaton, one of the longer workouts we'll have to ride up Alpe Zwift, and if we have a 1 hour 45 one, we'll have to do bent top as well. Get those two done, knock those off. So I'll look in the calendar and find out when we've got the longer workouts, when I can do them at a time that you're going to be able to join easily without having to rush home, and see if we can get those on the calendar for a meetup, so we can all work together to get these two climbs done.
About 3 weeks when the slow burn's gone back up to 3 rounds.
Okay. So for the Alpe,
That one where
you've got to average more than 3 watts a kilo to finish it in under an hour. And the last time I did it, I rode all the way up here at 3.5, did it in 54 minutes. But Keaton, you've got weight on your side, or lack of it. Yeah, I know you're lighter than me.
It's Brett I wanted to look up after last night. He put out less average power and was on about 3.6 watts a kilo. How skinny are you?
How skinny am I? Or Keaton?
No. Is it Bert?
Oh, good. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
So I'm 69 kilos. It was the first day back at work after Christmas in 2012, and I finished my day's work, running down the stairs, go to the parking lot, drive home, and there were parts of me that were wobbling I didn't think should be wobbling. So at that time I decided I need to lose some weight. So over the next 13 weeks I dropped 30 pounds. Got down from 180 pounds to 150. I've allowed it to go up a bit because I've put a lot of muscle mass on since then. But at that time,
I went and got one of those
I wasn't really
measuring
exercising.
scales.
Oh yeah. And how's that working for you?
It's more reassuring than the normal one.
So the figure I've got a set as well, and the body composition figure on mine hasn't changed in all the time that I've dropped weight. So yeah, my confidence in those things is pretty slim.
Oh, the one that you just put a charge through your feet. It's all about how well hydrated you are.
Yeah. Whether you just got out of the shower, and skin's damp, yeah.
I got down from 93 kilos to 76.
Well done.
Carried on cycling, and then my weight started to go back up again.
Yeah, gaining muscle mass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is really disheartening now. I need to get something that's actually still going the right way.
Yeah, and the BMI scale doesn't take that into account. I mean,
No, not at all. I'm still overweight.
yeah, well, according to the BMI scale, I am overweight. Or I was when I started at 180 pounds. So,
Yeah, here we go. Bert last night, 223 watts, 3.5 watts a kilo.
yeah.
Puts him barely over 60 kilos. Me,
We can dream, eh?
248 watts, 3.2.
Same ballpark. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely amazing, and I'm really proud of what you guys achieved yesterday to get in the Platinum League, finish in the top 10. That was amazing.
Said to Simon as I was logging off. Right now, not saying it was fun. Ask me tomorrow.
I know it's one of those things where, like when I finished my my first marathon, I said to anyone that asked, I'm not doing this again. I did it the following year. And what I should have said was, I'm not doing this again until next time.
Yeah.
You'll be back.
Oh, I will. I'll sit here now and say I absolutely loved it.
Yeah. It is brilliant. I love it. Really enjoy it.
Climb over the bath to get in the shower last night. Hell no.
It's very, very rare.
Exactly the opposite way around. She loves that feeling at the time.
It's very, very rare that I have any kind of muscle discomfort riding the bike. Certainly can't say that about running.
It's my chest with running. I can cycle 100k. I can barely run from here to the lamppost.
Yeah. So it was that same year, 2012, that my work did a challenge, and you get a reimbursement based on the number of things that you completed through the year. And there was $50, $75 and $100 reimbursements. So I looked at what they all were, and there was 2 running events. I mean, well, I don't run, so I'm not doing them. So I'm going to get $75. So went through the year, checked everything else, every other box, and except for the run events. And I had my check-in with the team that was managing this. He said, well, we've got 2 run events coming up. We've got a 5k in a couple of weeks, and then there's an indoor triathlon in November. I'm thinking, well, I've been walking 3.5 miles at lunchtime. I can walk the 5k just to get the points. So the day the 5k came around, I went to the start line. There's some friends of mine there, and they were planning on running a bit, walking a bit. I thought, well, I'll join them. So I set off at a pace that was comfortable for me, and after 100 yards or so, I turned to talk to them. I couldn't see them. I think, okay. So I just carried on, and I ran the entire 5k, the first 5k, and I felt great. At the end of it, I didn't the day after though. I had to go downstairs backwards.
Oh. The worst one I ever had for my legs getting tired was when I was playing baseball.
So when we get underneath the banner at the top here, Tyler will turn around.
Okay.
So be ready for that.
Not going round the roundabout.
No wasted distance and energy. There's no climbing gain. And if you read the rules for Everesting, it says no loops. Well, I rode the loops at the top of the radio tower, but I guess I could have turned around on that. They didn't ding me for that. This is that guy riding up. He's from past us.
5.1. The worst I had for muscle tiredness playing baseball, I was a pitcher. So I throw 90-95 pitches and everything's gone through the muscle in the front of my left leg. About 3 times my body weight, 100 times over.
So Keaton, there are rules out there for vEveresting. If you meet all the rules, then you get your name put in the Everesting Hall of Fame on the everesting.cc website. My name's there. Yes, the trainer has to be on 100% difficulty. So I took screenshots of everything, so if they questioned it, then I had it all covered, including my weight, so I wasn't weight doping. No, when I did it, I was down at 46.
Does it have to be a trainer that can simulate 11%?
What was that, Owen?
Does it have to be a trainer that can simulate high enough?
Well, I don't know. I can't remember what the rules are around that now. But I was on the hammer, which certainly could simulate up to 20%, I think. Or the highest.
Yeah, I'm on a Neo now, but I was on a Flow before that, which I think can only go up to about 6.
Have a turn around. Yeah, so it is keeping it with a few rules, and as long as they're not too difficult. You've got to ride up and down the same piece of road repeatedly. Can't ride a loop. It will take you up one side of the mountain and down another, for example. I've done it on Zwift. I've made an attempt in real life, but I had to abort it because the part that I was riding in was going to close before I finished.
Bloody taking off now. We're on the flat. Oi.
Switch back to me so I can watch myself turn around here. Turn around, there he goes. Alright. U-turn executed.
Oh god. Turn my trainer off at the wall for this bit.
Oh, we'll ride down with Tyler, and then I'll fill the stream, and we'll rejoin later. See how he's doing. See how far he has got so far. He has got 17,362 feet of climbing in. So, another 12,000 to go. Thanks, Phil. I will pass that on. Drop a link to the rules in the group me chat, Keaton, so you can see what's involved in it. Having not fueled for this or prepared for it in any way, I need to be careful because I want to be able to support Tyler and not bonk on an ascent like I did when Alex and who else did it? Was it Max riding it again? Yeah, I think it was Max.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah, I rode with Andy, but Alex and Max had separated, So I managed to ride with Alex for when he completed it, to the point where he completed it, and then I hopped off to jump down with Max, and I bonked. I couldn't complete it with Max. I felt really bad. I know what it takes, Max. So if I find out someone's vEveresting, I'll do what I can to ride with them for a bit, give them some support. You know, you've done the same, so it's awesome. Everyone watching, appreciate you joining us and giving Tyler some support here. So I'm going to pull the stream down for the time being. I'm going to go and get something to eat, another change of clothes, and we'll join Tyler a little bit later, see how he's doing, and give him some more support. So thank you everybody for joining us on the stream, much appreciated. We will be back later on.